You're driving your Toyota. Suddenly, a light pops up on your dashboard. Maybe it's the check engine light or the brake system alert. Leave it unchecked, and you could be looking at an upcoming disaster. One driver ignored it, and their Camry rolled right through a stop sign because the brake fluid was dangerously low. This is why, in this video, I'll explain every single dashboard warning light in your Toyota. What does it mean? Why does it come on? And what should you do next? Stick around, because by the end, you'll be able to stop a $50 fix from turning into a $5,000 disaster. Before I dive in, it is crucial to understand that when you turn the key or push the start button in your Toyota, you might notice a whole row of dashboard symbols lighting up. This isn't a fault, it's a built-in self-check, and it happens on everything from a Corolla's 2 ZRFE to a Tundra's 3 URFE. The lights will usually disappear within a few seconds once the system confirms everything is working. The real warning starts when one of those symbols stays lit, or worse, begins flashing. That's Toyota's way of telling you something needs your attention. And here's where the color system matters. Green or blue lights are purely informational. They let you know a feature is active, like your high beams or cruise control, and there's no problem. Yellow or amber lights are caution signs. You can still drive, but service is needed soon. Think of it like a check engine light for a minor fault or a tire pressure warning. Safe for now, but don't ignore it. Red lights are the big ones. These mean stop now because the issue is urgent. Low oil pressure, overheating, or a brake system alert are just a few examples. Drive with one of these showing, and you risk serious damage or even total failure. Understanding the system is as important as knowing your own traffic lights. It helps you decide whether you can finish your trip, schedule a service, or pull over immediately to save your Toyota from a costly disaster. Dashboard warning. Number 1. Toyota brake system light. If you see a red brake system warning light after fully releasing the parking brake or it suddenly appears while you're driving, take it seriously. In most Toyotas, this means there's a fault somewhere in the braking system. It could be as simple as low brake fluid in the master cylinder or as serious as a hydraulic failure. If the issue is linked to the anti-lock braking system, ABS, you'll often see the ABS warning light glowing alongside it. Either way, both are signs that your stopping power might be compromised. Brakes are your Toyota's most important safety system. If this light appears while driving, pull over as soon as it's safe. Check your brake fluid level if you know how, but if you're not confident, don't guess. Call for roadside assistance or have your vehicle towed to a certified Toyota technician. Driving with compromised brakes isn't just risky for your car, it's dangerous for you and everyone else on the road. Dashboard warning number 2. Check engine light. This amber light signals that your engine isn't running as it should. You might also notice symptoms like reduced power or hesitation when accelerating. It can be triggered by something small, like a loose gas cap, or something serious, like a failing mass airflow sensor or internal engine fault. Don't ignore it. Continuing to drive could turn a minor repair into major costly damage. Have your Toyota inspected by a qualified mechanic as soon as possible. Dashboard warning. Number 3. Electronic power steering EPS light. This light means there's a fault in your power steering system. In electric systems, it can sometimes be fixed by stopping safely, turning the car off, waiting 30 seconds, and restarting. If the light stays on, have your Toyota inspected as soon as possible. You can still drive, but steering may become heavy and harder to control, especially at high speeds. Use extra caution until the issue is resolved. Dashboard warning. Number 4. Diesel particulate filter DPF light. This light means there's an issue with the diesel particulate filter, which traps harmful soot in the exhaust to reduce emissions. It usually appears when the filter is full or blocked. Driving with a blocked DPF can cause black smoke from the exhaust and lead to costly engine damage. Have it checked by a professional as soon as possible. DPF replacements can be expensive. Dashboard warning. Number 5. Fuel filter light. In diesel Toyotas, this yellow light means the fuel filter's water trap is full. The filter's job is to remove water from diesel before it reaches the engine, where it could cause serious damage. Some models require manual draining, while others do it automatically. If yours should drain automatically, but this light stays on, the system may need repair. You can keep driving, but empty the filter as soon as possible to prevent water from entering the engine. Dashboard warning. Number 6. High engine coolant temperature light. When this red light comes on, it's a serious alert. Your Toyota's engine is running too hot. Overheating is often caused by low coolant, which can happen from a slow leak, a burst hose, or even a faulty water pump. In more severe cases, it could point to a failing thermostat or a blown head gasket. If you keep driving, the heat can warp engine components, damage the cylinder head, and in extreme cases, fuse metal parts together, effectively destroying the engine. The moment you see this light, pull over safely and shut the engine off. Wait for the engine to cool completely before checking coolant levels at the reservoir. If coolant is low, top it up with the correct Toyota-approved mix. While under the hood, look for obvious leaks or damaged hoses. If the light comes back on after topping up, or you notice steam, unusual smells, or rapid temperature spikes, have your Toyota inspected immediately. Overheating isn't something you can drive through. It's one of the fastest ways to cause permanent, costly engine damage. If you made it this far, then consider liking this video, giving it a thumbs up, and subscribing to my channel. This helps me bring you more honest car advice. Dashboard warning. Number 7. Toyota oil pressure light. This red light means oil pressure is too low or oil temperature is too high. Without proper lubrication, your engine can suffer severe, costly damage. Stop as soon as it's safe, switch off the engine, and check for leaks. Top up if oil is low. If levels are normal, the oil pump may be failing. Call for recovery and avoid driving further. Dashboard warning. Number 8. Engine oil change light. This light isn't a sign of immediate danger. It's a maintenance reminder. Toyota programs it to come on after a set number of miles since the last reset, based on your model's recommended oil change interval. For most modern Toyotas using 0W20 synthetic oil, that's around 5,000 miles or 6 months. For models running on conventional oil or in harsher driving conditions, like towing, off-roading, or short trips in cold weather, it can be as soon as 3,000 miles. When this light appears, it means your oil's ability to protect the engine is wearing down. Fresh oil keeps moving parts lubricated, prevents sludge buildup, and helps manage engine temperature. Ignoring the light for too long can lead to premature wear and costly repairs. After changing the oil, you'll need to reset the indicator. This process varies by model, so check your Toyota owner's manual for the exact steps. You can still drive with this light on for a short time, but scheduling that oil change promptly will keep your Toyota's engine running smoothly for years. Dashboard warning. Number 9. Service reminder light. This light appears when your Toyota reaches the mileage for scheduled maintenance. It tracks distance since your last service and can also display T-belt to remind you when it's time to replace the timing belt. It's not an urgent warning, but booking your service promptly keeps your Toyota running reliably and prevents costly repairs. Dashboard warning. Number 10. Tire pressure light. This yellow light comes from your Toyota's Tire Pressure Monitoring System, TPMS. It means one or more tires have dropped below the recommended pressure. This can happen gradually through normal air loss or suddenly due to a puncture. Low tire pressure affects more than just ride comfort. It reduces fuel efficiency, increases tire wear, and makes handling less predictable. In extreme cases, it can cause tire blowouts, especially at highway speeds. If this light comes on, slow down and drive with extra care. Avoid sharp steering, sudden braking, and high-speed driving. Stop at the nearest safe location to check your tire pressures. Most petrol stations and garages have air compressors you can use. Inflate each tire to the correct PSI listed on your Toyota's door jamb sticker or in the owner's manual. If the light stays on after topping up, you may have a puncture or a faulty sensor. Have it checked by a technician. Dashboard. Warning. Number 11. Battery charge. Light. If this red light appears while driving, your alternator isn't charging the battery, and your Toyota is running solely on stored battery power. Causes can include a failing alternator, a weak battery, damaged wiring, or poor electrical connections. You can drive for a short time, but once the battery drains, everything will shut down, from the engine to power steering and brakes. Head to a garage immediately before you run out of power completely. Dashboard warning. Number 12. Anti-lock brake system ABS light. The ABS helps prevent wheel lockup during hard braking, especially on slippery roads. If this light comes on alone, your brakes will still work normally, but without ABS assistance. Drive with extra caution, keep a safe distance, and have the system checked soon. If it appears alongside the red brake warning light, it may mean a serious brake system fault. In that case, stop immediately and call for recovery. Dashboard warning. Number 13. Brake override system. Light. This yellow light appears when you press the brake and accelerator at the same time. The system limits engine power to prevent the car from surging forward, a safety feature added to avoid serious accidents. If the light comes on, release the accelerator and press the brake normally. If it flashes, the system itself may be faulty and should be inspected promptly. Dashboard warning. Number 14. Slip indicator. Light. This light relates to your Toyota's traction control system. If it flashes, the system is actively preventing wheel slip, usually on wet, icy, or loose surfaces. Slow down and let the car regain grip. If the light stays on, traction control is off. You may have switched it off accidentally, so try restarting the engine. If it remains on, have it checked, as traction control is an important safety feature. Dashboard warning. Number 15. TRC off light. This light means your Toyota's traction control system TRC is turned off. TRC helps prevent wheel spin when accelerating, especially on slippery roads. If you didn't switch it off intentionally, press the TRC button or restart the engine to reactivate it. Driving without TRC can reduce stability on wet or icy surfaces. Dashboard warning. Number 16. Rear differential. Lock light. This red light appears when the rear differential lock is engaged. The system locks both rear wheels together for maximum traction, useful in deep mud or slippery off-road conditions. When it's on, keep your speed below 5 miles per hour. The light should turn off once you disengage the lock. If you're enjoying this video, consider watching this one next, where I'm sharing free Toyota reset tricks mechanics would never tell you.